They say that they're upset about people like Betsy DeVos, Rex Tillerson, then why the hell are they voting for them? Whew. Quick thing here. I'm just gonna do a really quick video. Sorry that I usually try to like have it a little bit more scheduled, but it is what it is. So, I gotta talk about this. Hold up. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Here we go. No, we're on it. We're on it. We're good. We're good. Yeah, there we go. Live video. What the fuck happened? That's insane. This entire weekend has been crazy. I mean, we just saw the Trump try to ban immigration from Muslim countries, quote unquote Muslim countries, because if you notice, he only banned immigration from countries that he didn't have any business dealings in, right? I mean, Trevor Noah kind of pointed out correctly that all the countries that were on this, restricted immigration list, they had, in the recent memory, no citizen that performed any terrorist acts. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. So what is the reasoning behind this? I mean, really, it's plain old xenophobia, and it's a way of misdirecting people's fear and apprehension about the economy and just overall xenophobia, and directing it towards the immigrant population. And it's obvious at this point. What I really want to pinpoint is the reaction of the American people to this, especially when it came down that people who had green cards were not allowed to return back to the United States. What happened? The ACLU jumped in. This is one of the reasons why I have a problem with Jeff Sessions, who thinks that the ACLU is a plague on the American people. Someone who thinks that about this organization that just got through making a stand that we needed to take. I'm going to jump this fence here. Boom. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm at Riverbank Park. I'm just going to do a little, oh, Brian Piteo, what's up, Noop? Yes, yeah. Oh, Brandon's appointment. That's so true. Yeah, there's a lot of smoke screens. There's a lot of smoke screens. That's one of my apprehensions here, is that we see a pattern with Trump as it's almost like this, he swarms. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't just do one grand action. There's a lot. So it's hard to pinpoint. While we're, scrambling to, help our Muslim brothers and sisters get back into the country, now he has Bannon. He has like a whole bunch of other things that are happening right under our noses. It's hard. It's hard. I think it's one thing if it's like something that's like superficial, but these are all serious issues that we all have to address, and it's hard to try to spread our attention around. And I think, actually, I'm pretty sure that's the strategy, is that we can't be everywhere at once. Now, that's not to take away from the amazing work that people have been doing so far. Especially when it comes to protests, but also litigation and supporting people who are litigating. That's why I want to really encourage you guys, support the ACLU. They're doing great work. I mean, that by itself, that was quick work. All right. I mean, people, as soon as they were stopped at JFK International Airport, you saw people protesting, right? Just like I remember I mentioned this before in one of the other videos. You protest to bring attention to the issue, and then what do? You litigate. That's exactly what the ACLU did, and they got a federal judge to put a stay on this ban on immigrants coming back in, especially people who had green cards. That is important. That's how you resist a Trump presidency. It doesn't happen by just only protesting or, hoping that elected officials are going to act. No. It has to be a combination of bringing the public's attention to this issue and then acting on it, right? All that goes to say is I am really kind of overwhelmed. I mean, I think in terms of trying to cover all these different things that are happening all at once, because we still have to worry about DAPL, we still have to worry about Exxon DAPL, we still have to worry about the sanctions possibly being removed from Russia, who, again, there's still a civil war in Syria. There are still people who are dying in Syria. There's still refugees that are coming in, and on top of that, we still have to worry about defunding Planned Parenthood and the ACA being repealed. So this is an all-out just like ground game that Trump is trying to perpetuate here, and we have to kind of be petulant on that. I think a big thing, and what I'm starting to see is there's a lot of protests that are happening regularly, And we have to keep that up. We have to stay angry. We have to stay active. We have to consistently be out there. I'm actually going to be out in a protest down in Bastille Tuesday night if you guys want to join. I'm definitely going to be covering that, and that's more targeted towards Democrats who are not doing shit against these appointments, these Senate hearings. I have no idea. I have no idea why these cabinet appointments are just getting the clear go-ahead. If they say that they're upset about people like Betsy DeVos and Rex Tillerson, then why the hell are they voting for him? I have a really big problem with Cory Booker, who says he's a man of the people, but then when it came down to getting cheaper pharmaceuticals from Canada, no less, he voted against it. Why? Because Cory Booker likes his money. And Cory Booker knows who is paying for his re-election campaign, and that's why. Thank you. Yep. True story, Newt. Thank you. Ryan P. Yep, very true. And that's the thing. I have a problem with that. And the only way that we can actually affect any type of real change is by specifically doing things like that. You protest, and then you also try to find a candidate who's going to be the voice of the people, but you put your money behind that. I think that's really key. And I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to work out in this upcoming midterm election, because that's only 2 years away. And a lot of, honestly, Cory's probably going to be gone, but I want to make sure that the person who comes in, this light, here we go. You want to make sure that the person who takes Cory Booker's place is not, Cory Booker light. I feel like, that really is key. It's hard to keep people accountable, but really, you got to just look at who's paying them. Who's paying their campaign funds? Who are they in the pocket of? I'm kind of like curious, like who's being supported by unions, who's being supported by, teachers unions? Like, I want to support that candidate. I don't know. I just want to make this a really short video, but it is kind of overwhelming to see all these things happen, but it's also inspiring to see people react very swiftly and effectively against this type of xenophobic bigotry that Trump is trying to enact consistently. And keep an eye out on Steve Bannon, dude. Like, what you have the Holocaust Memorial Day, Remembrance Day, and he doesn't mention, there's no mention of Jewish people dying or being killed. I mean, that is intentional. And the fact that at the same breath this guy has to fix his mouth to be like, yo, by the way, we're gonna turn away refugees. It's the same thing that happened during the Holocaust, the same thing that happened during the beginning of World War II. And for us to repeat history, knowing what the outcome is a shame on the nation. And I feel like that is something that we have to take to heart, and we have to act on that. So, guys, I gotta run. I actually gotta get back to editing and everything. I shot all day. I only had 2 hours sleep, but I shot an awesome freaking short film with Joyce Miller. It's about a woman who comes out with a sexuality while a member of Scientology, like a former member of Scientology who basically comes into, I'm messing it up terribly. I'm only off at like 2 hours. It's terrible. Or 3 hours. I don't fucking know. But it's fucking amazing. I'm going to show you this clips of it or whatever later on. Be on the lookout for that. Definitely spread the word on the Kickstarter, because we're still like 5 days out and we're not way far behind, but I need a whole bunch of help on just doing that. I'm really bad at asking for money. So help me out with that if you can. Please, if you can, whenever you have an extra spare moment, if you don't know what you're going to do for a Saturday night, if you don't know what you're going to do for like a Tuesday night, go out and protest. Like, I feel like we need to keep this movement going because it's effective. I hate how that light is in the way. It's effective, and it's so. Yep, be extra vigilant next month. They're going to be really messy in February. Yeah, it's true. That's so true, Brian. Yep. I mean, honestly, like, wow. I can already see it right now that there's going to be a lot of like faux good stuff where like, hey, black people, we're going to do this for you. I know that's definitely happening, especially it's Black History Month. They're going to do some really shady shit. Yeah, we have to be very vigilant about that. And I encourage you guys, please go out, show support for these protests and demonstrations, because it's really bringing light to these issues, and that's how you get people to either, get out themselves and help spread the word, or to just donate to these people who are making changes. I think the ACLU, honestly, hats off to these guys. I feel like they get a bad rap all the time. We gotta remember that really, we can't get a lot of things done without the proper litigation, right? It has to happen. It has to happen on both ways. So guys, stay active, stay woke, and please stay angry. I'm gonna try to jump this, and I almost made it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it was gonna fall. All right, y'all. Gotta get back inside. It's fucking cold as shit. Peace. Oh, and I don't know how to sign off very quickly, but there you go. Bye.